It is so fresh tasting, creamy, and healthy to boot. You're gonna wanna make this delicious homemade soup recipe. Time for cream of asparagus soup. One thing I almost forgot to mention, it is really easy to make as well. There are 4 things we want you to keep in mind when you make this recipe at home, but just make sure you watch right to the end of this video because we have a delicious game-changing plot twist coming up at the very end. First thing about this recipe, we're using readily available ingredients. Number 1, it's all about asparagus. Fresh, locally grown, in season, always preferred. We're trimming away the ends, then roughly chopping about 2 bunches, which is about 2 pounds of asparagus. Similar treatment for 2 leeks. We're gonna trim away the end with the roots on it, then trim down those green leaves. We're gonna suggest you save those green bits. You can add them into a pot with other vegetables to create a really healthy vegetable broth. Back to those leeks, we're gonna cut them in half, fan them out under cold water, flush away the sand or silt, then we're gonna roughly chop them. Now we head over to stovetop, medium-sized pot on moderate heat, 2 tablespoons of butter melted, then we're adding the leeks, stir them in, cover, and cook for 5 minutes. They're gonna get really soft and fragrant. Now it's time to add the asparagus, plus 4 sage leaves, roughly chopped. Add everything to the pot, stir it together. We're gonna cover and cook for an additional 5 minutes. Second great moment in this recipe, we're already thinking ahead to the final presentation. Now as you lift the lid, take a spoon, scoop up a couple of those asparagus tips, place them to the side. They're perfectly tender and will make a really beautiful garnish when the soup goes from pot to bowl. Third key step in this recipe, we're gonna amp up the flavor by adding 2 key ingredients to boost the flavor profile. Take 2 bosk pears, peel away the skin, roughly chop the flesh. A pop of sweetness is gonna balance the asparagus and leek flavors. We're then gonna brighten everything with the juice from half a lemon. Add 4 cups of vegetable broth to the pot, stir and cover. Increase the temperature to high. When the soup comes to a boil, reduce to simmer and let the soup cook for an additional 5 minutes. Last key step in this recipe is to puree the soup. Whether you're using a conventional or immersion blender, just remember your soup is very hot. We suggest pureeing the soup in small batches. You're gonna wanna pop the cap of your blender just to release a little bit of that steam. You're gonna pulse gently. You can also place a dish towel over the top, but again, just go slow and make sure you're pureeing your soup in small batches. Last thing, our plot twist on how to make a really delicious cream of asparagus soup. Although this soup is ready to be enjoyed right now, you'd simply have to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, you're good to go. But we discovered adding a cup of 35% cream or a cup of coconut milk will take this soup to a wonderful new level of deliciousness. Now, stir in that creaminess, have a taste, and then let us know what you think. Add a comment in the section below this video. Serve up our creamy cream of asparagus soup. Ooh, look at that garnish right on top. Sure makes me want to have a spoonful and try this very delicious creamy cream of asparagus soup. A reminder, subscribe to this YouTube channel, look for us on your favorite socials, and find us on our website, weekendatthecottage.com, because every day should feel like it's a weekend at the cottage. Enjoy.